Hi, Alicia. Thank you so much for sharing your research proposal with us. Your topic is definitely one that I would be interested in learning more about and knowing the results if this study was actually to be carried out. So, as you mentioned, you looked at the link between perceived organizational support and the morale of child welfare workers. So as you mentioned, and another article that I looked at also mentioned, child and family social workers are consistently found to have high stress levels, and they also experience a great deal of anxiety, which often leads to burnout and retention problems in the profession. So as I read over your abstract and listened to your proposal, I noticed that that was a concern is burnout and retention, which are things that could potentially be the result if workers do not receive the support that they need. So, in the study that I looked at, Antonello, Palau, Killian, and Forrester, they looked at social workers and the impact of their work environment and the organizational support that they do or do not receive within that environment. So there is an increasing interest in helping practitioners cope with daily pressures in child and family social work. However, there is still things that need to be better understood, such as protective factors, as you mentioned, that contribute to a healthy workplace and ultimately promote personal well being, positive work attitudes, and professional efficacy. So the results of the study that I mentioned indicated that a positive organizational context is one with clear values about the priority of the work in the organization, small teams, high staff supervisor ratio, and good organizational practical supports for the workers. So the results of this study would in fact support your hypothesis that there would be a positive correlation between perceived organizational support and the morale of child welfare workers, and saying that by having these different things in organizational practical support would in fact increase morale among these individuals. As this article suggests, however, and as your proposal suggests, further research is in fact needed to examine the relationship between less stressed workers and outcomes for families, to what extent this association can have a significant impact on service user outcomes. So, this study looked further in recognizing the impact that welfare workers who do not receive support, the negative impact that that can in fact have on those that they are serving. So, in reading over your proposal and listening to you discuss it, the verse in Psalm 34, three of them actually, 17, 18, and 19, which says, "When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all." So this verse pertains to this because workers, as we said, are stressed when working with families. They experience anxiety, and it's a very hard environment to be in. But hearing verses such as these can provide comfort to know that, in addition to hopefully receiving support in their work environment, that they can be comforted and also benefit from the support that God offers them on a daily basis. And the fact that He hears their cries can also be comforting when they feel alone or that they're not receiving what they need. Thank you again for sharing. I really enjoyed hearing about your proposal, and I would love if hopefully a study like this is carried out one day. Thank you.